Good morning, my Dhamma brothers and Dhamma sisters. Today is 5th February 2050. The lecture will be on continuously Paṭisambhidāmagga, Yuganaddhakathā. A few days after we be completed this Yuganaddhakathā. After that, Paṭhāna, the lecture will be Paṭhāna. So, this is concerning meditation, Yuganaddha. That is important to understand about the practice of meditations. So clearly explain Samatha and Vipassanā. How to attain, how to practice Samatha, how to practice Vipassanā. Some points are quite strange, for now it is. Most people understand what is Samatha, what is Vipassanā. According to test, though sometimes Samatha is referring to samadhi, so Vipassanā referring to knowledge. In meditation practice, during meditation practice, these two are important things, samadhi and paññā. Without a samadhi, without a paññā, meditation practice is impossible. According to Yuganaddhakathā, the meditation practice quite clear. Whatever samadhi is, it can be called samatha. Whatever paññā is, it can be called vipassana here, as a former part. Attainment is not to be practiced. Attainment is magga phala, magga samadhi, phala samadhi, magga paññā, phala samadhi. Supramandi samadhi, supramandi paññā cannot be practiced. It's just attainment. Therefore, samadhi paññā to be practiced is samatha and vipassana. According to object, we have to divide. Mostly samatha's object is concept, vipassana's object, realities. But when samatha vipassana together, working together, it is at the high level of vipassana. For example, when yogi attained sankharupekkha jnana, at that day, samatha and vipassana, or samadhi and vipassana, working together. Therefore, sankharupekkha is equanimity, keeping balance of samadhi and vipassana together. Therefore, due to the power of sankharupekkha jnana, the yogi can attain the state of supramandi, magga and phala. In the state of magga and phala, samadhi and paññā equal, working together. So that is called Yuganaddha. Yuganaddha. Another Yuganaddha is so-called Yuganaddha. So you see, one after the other, in turn. Samadhi, first Samadhi, then follow the Vipassana, then again Samadhi, follow the Vipassana. This way is one after the other. Not together. Different moment. It's a different moment. Here is Samatha Vipassana, one moment. Samadhi and Vipassana, one more. Is it possible or not? You see, according to Abhidhamma, Samadhi is Ekaggata. Vipassana is Panya. They associate together, arising together, ceasing together, towards one object, the same object, based on one base, one dependent. The association system. From one base towards one single object, rising together, ceasing together. Sampayutta paccaya, reciprocal. Therefore, the same moment, only consciousness impossible, only one moment. Two consciousness impossible at one moment. But many type of mental state which are associated with the one moment possible, many together at the same moment. The same moment. Sometimes we must understand citta without a cetasika. It should be translated consciousness. Consciousness is mere citta, mere consciousness. That is not included cetasika, mental state. But sometimes we say citta. That is including cetasikas also. Including cetasika. When we talk about it separately, for example, manopubbangama dhamma. Manopubbangama dhamma. Mind's foreigner or mental state. In that case, mana is pure citta, without a cetasika, mental state. Mind precede all mental state. But actually, whenever consciousness arises, mental state ever together. Somehow mental states ever together. According to Abhidhamma, we should clearly know about that. So, Samatha and Vipassanas are not consciousness. They are cetasika. Samatha is a samadhi, Vipassana is panya, a kind of mental state, mental properties. Only consciousness cannot arise two consciousness cannot arise at one moment. Cetasika is possible. Panya, samadhi, panya is possible. Rising together. In former state, during Vipassana practice, Samadhi Panya, sometimes Samadhi, more Panya followed, sometimes no, just a Samadhi, no Panya. Sometimes Panyas lead, Samadhi followed. Samadhi is less or over, always associate, but Panya is only sometimes. Only sometimes. During Vipassana meditation, it's carry on. The meditation mind carry on. It is work. Without Panya. Without Panya. Therefore, Jnana Vipayodha Citta, dissociate from knowledge. Jnana Vipayodha Citta. One practice Vipassana without jnana. Habitually. So it is also possible. Like that. How it is possible? Sometimes we memorize, like in Namo Tassa. Without thinking, we can say Namo Tassa Bhagavata. We are thinking other things, but without attention, we can say Namo Tassa Bhagavata. We thinking about the other things, but from mouth is come out in Namo Tassa. In this way, without the knowledge, Vipassanas carry on. Possible. At that time, sanya and consciousness work instead of knowledge. So most yogis during practice, the sanya is working, consciousness is working, not knowledge. Therefore, it's to attain higher path, so slow. Several times meditate every day. Several times go to meditation center. Practice for months or 2 months or 3 months. Without knowledge, maybe. So we should go to the point. Katang vimuktathena Samatha Vipassana Yuganaddha Bhaveti. Okay, this point. Vimukta Atta, in the sense of liberation. In the sense of liberation. Freedom, liberation. In the sense of liberation. Katam, how does one develop Samatha and Vipassana? Joining together in the sense of liberation. Joining together in the sense of liberation. Samatha liberate, cause to liberate. Vipassana also cause to liberate. different opposite. But they work in together. Working together means at the same moment, simultaneously, the same moment. So, according to Samatha, referring to Samatha, Uddhacam Pachahato. When eradicate Uddhaca. Uddhaca is a mental restlessness. It is the opposite of samadhi. Mental restlessness. Raising up, wondering about the object. When Uddhaca arises in our mind, minds wondered about many objects. So that is Uddhaca. Restlessness. Cannot remain, cannot focus on one object. Uddhaca. The yogi, when trying to eradicate, when trying to abandon mental restlessness. So, to remove Uddhaca, we must establish samadhi. Without a samadhi, cannot remove Uddhaca. So samadhi and Uddhaca is opposite. When you wish to remove the dark, we must bring a light. Only light can eradicate, can remove dark. In this way, so Uddhaca can be abandoned by samadhi. So, want to say Uddhacam Pachahato. Referring to person, Pachahato means like a Bhagavato, Namo Dasa Bhagavato, Arahato, like a door, this one. Pachahato, Pachahandasa. So, Uddhacam Pachahato. This is genitive case. Want to say of. So, our translation is what is possible, we have to translate. Uddhacam Pachahato. When trying to abandon mental restlessness. When we tried to remove the Uddhaca, what arises? Caitasa Ekaggata. Mental one-pointedness. Ekaggata. Eka, one. Eka, point. One-pointedness, so one object. The state of single object. Being single object of mind. At that time, our mind has only single object. Not wondering about the other object. Focus only one object. That is a Caitasa Ekaggata. Why it is used Caitasa? This one-pointedness is not pasa, not a person, not an individual. That is only Caita. Caitasa Ekaggata. It's one to say there is no person, no individual, no jiva, no being, no creature here. only phenomena. Citta is just phenomena. Depending on condition, it is arises. Just phenomena. Not being, not the I, nor my property. Only citta is only phenomena. So, one-pointedness of mind, not of me. To reject this one. Cittasa ekakata. Cittasa ekakata. In the state of one-pointedness of mind become one-pointedness. Mind have only one object. Only one object. When trying to remove the uddhacca, mind has one object. And awakening, not wandering about. Non-distraction, not wandering about various objects. Vikkhepa. Vikkhepa also uddhacca, you see. Here awakening, not wandering about the object. Only one object, remaining only one. That is a samadhi. You see? That is a samadhi. When trying to abandon uddhacca, the state of one-pointedness of mind and the non-distraction is a samadhi. Yeah. It's a samadhi. That is samadhi. Kama samva vimukto hoti nirodha gocharo. That is samadhi is free from kama samva. At that time, you see, this is samadhi free from kama samva. Kama samva means kama asva. You know, Abhidhamma test, kama samva, 4 types of asva. Kama samva, bhava samva, daiṭṭha samva, avijja samva. 4 asva. Asva means kanka or flux and flux. So kama means here desire for sensual pleasure. There is attachment or craving for sensual pleasure, desire for sensual pleasure, that is called kama here. Kama means here not that similar to kama chanda. Kama chanda is raga, kama is a sensual pleasure, that point. Here's a kama is a desire. Kama, the term kama refer to 2 meanings. Sometimes a kama, sense of pleasure. Sometimes desire for sense of pleasure. Desire for. To be desired, that is a sense of pleasure. To be desired. Desire also kama. Desired, what to be desired. So here directly referring to desire. Desire means a craving. Raga, tanha, lobha. Kama asva. Kama asva. So desire for sense of pleasure, that is flux, in this state of flux. Kama is asva here. Desire for sense of pleasure is asva. Asva here not other things, only kama. That kama is flux and therefore kama is asva here. Joining together, kama asva means a desire for sense of pleasure. That is a flux. So that is samadhi, protect from that kamasva, therefore liberate from kamasva. At that time, no kamasva, no kama plugs into his mind. So kamasva vimukta, freed from kamasva. And nijoda gochara, only nirvana, only cessation, stay out cessation. It is gochara, it is a field or domain, as I do. That is the meaning. That is samadhi, remain with the nirvana object. It's free from kamasva at the moment. No kamasva appeared with him. Kamasva vimukta hoti nirodha gochara. The situations are explained here. No? Okay. When one tried uddhacca pachahata, when one tries abandoned uddhacca, the one-pointedness is state of one-pointedness of mind and non-destruction is samadhi. That is samadhi is free from kamasva with the cessation object as a domain. So that is the meaning. Okay? Which type of samadhi is coming to being explained here. That is about a samatha. That is called samatha. Then, avijjam pajahato anupassanatina vipassana. Avijja means ignorance. When realize knowledge appeared, knowledge realize things. Ignorance no more. Ignorance no more. Therefore, when trying to remove or when trying to abandon avijja, Vipassana and the sense of contemplation. So knowledge is contemplate, you see, contemplation, not concentration, contemplation, anupassana. Seeing things as they really are. Seeing things as they really are. Contemplation. Similar to meditation, contemplation. Nowadays people say concentration. Only stop concentration, not contemplation. After concentration is no more. Nothing remains. Concentration. Concentrate. Contemplation is important. Contemplation is forever. Forever. Whatever you are sitting meditation, whenever, in what posture you remain, it is not important. As long as you have mindfulness, you are still awake. Contemplation is coming to be. See, thinking about, considered you and about your circumstances. Eating, sleeping, taking bath, contemplations forever. Walking, talking also, you see. contemplations forever. On those days, contemplations with mindfulness, you see. Contemplations with mindfulness. When you look at your faith on the mirror, you contemplate. Slowly I'm getting older and older. That is a contemplation, you see. Day after day, I'm getting older and older. Closer to death. So, contemplation is in this way, you see. Walking also, one step after step, I'm near to death. Near death, you see. That is a contemplation. The first stage, no longer. Second stage, I have second stage, but first stage, no more. When third stage starts, or second stage, also no more. Contemplation in this way. When you drinking water, also drinking, swallowing, so even remain on the cup of water, in the cup of water. So the water which you have drunk is no more. Breathe in, breathe out, also contemplate. Last breath will come into being. So last breath, when last breath will come in. That is contemplation, you see. Before last breathe in, breathe out to come into being, I must try. That's our contemplation, you see. So avijja bhajahato, in this way. Concentration is, you see, removed only uddhacca. Here, contemplation is removed avijja. So avijjam bhajahato anupassanattena vipassana. So one tries to abandon ignorance. Vipassana, in the sense of contemplation, come into being. Knowledge is coming to being at that time. That vipassana, avijja vimutta. That vipassana is free from avijja sava vimutta. Free from ignorance, that is flux in avijja sava. Avijja is also always a flux into us. Always a flux. Asava coming to being. So, at the moment when knowledge coming to being, avijja stop. That is called avijja sava vimutta. As long as we contemplate, at that time no avijjas activate. We can ban avijja, protect from avijja. So that knowledge, that vipassana, free from avijja, whether the object or nirvana, as it is domain. Depending on nirvana object, is free from avijja. So that moment, samadhi is, you see, opposite of kama chanda, desire for sensibility. Samadhi is opposite of kama chanda. Therefore here kama sava vimutta. Like a dark and light. Dark and light can never come into being together. Where there is a dark, there is no light. Where there is a light, there is no dark. Cannot remain together. In this way, samadhi, uddhacca never come into being together. Avijja and knowledge cannot join together. Opposite. Therefore, these words are said. Avijjam pajahato anupassannatena vipassana. Then, avijja sawa vimutta hoti nirodha gochara. To clear the meaning, I cut out sentences in this way. The shorter is the better, the longer is... So sentence, the shorter is the better, so clearer in the meaning. Avijja vimutta. Iti, conclusion. Iti raga viraga citta vimutti. Avijja viraga pinya vimutti. Want to say it in this way. Okay? This is from Anguttara Nikaya also mentioned these two words. Raga viraga citta vimutti. What is a citta vimutti? Yeah. Citta vimutti means samadhi associated with the Magga. Samadhi associated with the Magga is called citta vimutti. Liberation of mental liberation, want to say. Mental liberation, that is a samadhi referring to citta vimutti. Citta means my consciousness. Vimutti means freedom. Freedom of mind is, that is referring to samadhi. Citta vimutti ti magga sampayukto samadhi. Commentary said. Samadhi, magga, samadhi, concentration that associated with noble path. Magga sampayukto samadhi. Samadhi associated with magga. That is a called citta vimutti. So, citta vimutti, why citta vimutti arises? Raga viraga. Viraga is due to removing of raga, due to eradication of raga, due to eradication of raga, due to eradications of attachment, or due to eradications of craving. Due to eradication of craving, freedom of mind. What is the freedom of mind? Samadhi here. Due to eradications of craving, is the freedom of mind. Then avijja viraga panya vimutti. Avijja viraga panya vimutti. Due to eradications of ignorance. Viraga means eradication. Or sometimes the commentaries explain pass over. Viraga means pass over. Okay, whatever may be. Eradication, due to eradications of ignorance. It is freedom, knowledge of freedom. Panya vimutti. What is a panya vimutti? Knowledge, panya associated with Magga. Panya associated with the Magga, Samadhi associated with this Magga. That is called Citta Vimukti and Panya Vimukti. Actually, they want to say, yeah, Citta means referring to Samadhi, Panya is a Panya. Vimukti, this is Samadhi is free from opposite. That is Panya, that is free from opposite, want to say. Panya Vimukti, Citta Vimukti. Freedom of mind, freedom of knowledge. No opposite to fight for. Panya is free from opposite. So full power of Panya, want to say. Panya Vimukti. Panya have full power. Samadhi also has full power. Citta Vimukti, Panya Vimukti. So referring to these two, in this, the iti, raga viraga, citta vimukti, avijja viraga, panya vimukti. And the vimuktatena, samatha vipassana, ekarasa honti. Samatha and Vipassana. Samatha and Vipassana, in the sense of free. In the sense of free. In the sense of liberation, as in the sense of liberation as free of mind, chutu, eradication of raga, free of panya, chutu, eradication of avijja, have single function. Single function. As a freedom, they are single functions. This one to say now. Samatha Vipassana. According to the freedom, according to liberation, liberated Samadhi, liberated Panya from their opposite. Panya also liberated. Samadhi also liberated. Therefore, they have the same function, single function, ekarasa. At the moment, Panya, Samadhi and Panya both have a single function because both are free from their opposite. Samadhi is the opposite of raga. Now here, opposite of raga. You see? Earlier words, uddhacca. Okay? Uddhacca. Here we liberated from, at that time, karma. Liberated from karma. Liberated from craving. Opposite is uddhacca. But according to Panya, avijja is opposite and liberated from avijja. Yeah. Direct opposite, which gets charged. Uddhacca is a direct opposite. Raga is indirect opposite. Opposite, direct and indirect. Therefore, free from karma. Not free from uddhacca set. Yeah. Raga, viraga, citta vimukti. Because when uddhacca is no more, but raga will disturb the samadhi, you see. Can disturb the samadhi. Therefore, maybe yogi goes 2 days, I can sit long 2 hours, 3 hours. My samadhi is nice. Thinking about that. My meditation is excellent. So, Dhammaraga, Dhammanandi, attachments coming to be. Next time, meditations want such a situations. Thinking about this such as yesterday very peaceful sitting meditation. So thinking about it that. Longing for. Therefore raga is a disturbed samadhi. Not only odaja. So iti raga viraga citta vimutti aveja viraga panya vimuktatena Samatha Vipassanā ekarasa honti. Yuganaddha honti. They are joined together. Not enyamanya naudivutanti. Not exceeded each other. Do not exceed each other. Are not exceeded each other. Enyamanya naudivutanti. Tena ochati. Tena ochati. Vimuktatena Samatha Vipassanā Yuganaddha bhavati. Therefore it is said, one developed the Samatha Vipassana joining together in the sense of liberation. In the sense of liberation. According to liberation, they are the same, equal, joining together. So, if you understand this point, these points are also not so difficult, easier to understand. Let us move on next point. Kathang anaswatena Samatha Vipassanā Yuganaddha bhavati. How does one develop the Samatha Vipassana joining together? Yuganaddha. Joining together in the sense of free from aswa. In the sense of free from aswa. In the sense of kankarlessness. Kankara is another meaning. Another meaning. Flux also another meaning. Aswa meaning. So anaswa means not aswa. No aswa. Right? Free from aswa. Want to say naswa means no longer aswa. Free from aswa. Yeah, Utacham Bajahato Chitasa Ikakata Awikepo Samadhi. Kama Soena Anaso Hoti Nirora Kocharo. We should separate sentence. Utacham Bajahato Chitasa Ikakata Awikepo Samadhi. That is one sentence. Then Kama Soena Anaso Hoti Nirora Kocharo. To clear the meaning. To clarify the meaning. So when trying to abandon mental restlessness, the one-pointedness of mind and non-distraction, the state of one-pointedness, mind and non-distraction is a samadhi. That is a samadhi. One trying to remove the Udacha, at that time, samadhi come into being. The states come into being. What is the state? One-pointedness of mind. Only one object. Not wandering about. That is a samadhi. So, kama savena anaso hoti niro. That is samadhi. That is samadhi. Is free from asava as kamasva. When samadhi comes into being, there is no attachment come into being. Subjugate. Samadhi subjugate craving. Samadhi kamichandasa patipekho. Samadhi kamachandasa patipekho. Samadhi, it is opposite of kamachanda, opposite of raga. Therefore raga viraga. So samadhi subjugate into the opposite of raga. Therefore, kamaswa means raga, desire for sensual pleasure. At that time, there is no kamaswa, free from aswa as a kamaswa. No kamaswa remained during samadhi. With the cessation object as it is domain, nirodha gocharo, nirvana object, no? Nirodha, cessation is nirvana. With the nirvana object, free from aswa, kama, esse kamaswa, being kamaswa. The next point, avijjam pajahato anupasanatena vipassana. When one tries abundant ignorance, it is vipassana come into being. Vipassana in the sense of contemplations come into being. Contemplation, what? Contemplations, anicca dukkha anatta. Okay? Yeah, contemplation. In the sense of contemplation, that vipassana avijja soena anaswa hoti nirodha gochara. That vipassana free from aswa as avijja soa. Not the other aswa. Here anaswa referring to avijja soa. Directly. As a direct opposite. Avijja savena anaswa is free from aswa as avijja sava. And with the object of nirvana as it is domain. So iti anasvatena samatha vipassana ekarasa honti yuganaddha honti anyamanya nati udanti. Yeah. In this way, samatha vipassana, in the sense of free from aswa, has a single function. Samadhi causes to free from aswa. Vipassana also causes to free from aswa. According to these functions, to free aswa, according to that function, they are single function. That is what I mean. Samadhi's function also to free from aswa. Vipassana's function also to free from aswa. According to this point, they have single function. Anasvatina. Anyamanya nadivudanti. No one exceed each other. Equal. Tena vochati anasvatena. Samatha vipassana yuganaddha bhavati. Therefore, it was said, one developed the samatha vipassana, joining together in the sense of free from aswa. Let us move on this point. Kathang Taranatena Samatha Vipassanā Yuganaddham Bhaveti. Here, Tarana. What is a Tarana? Cross. Over. Crossing over. Tara, crossing over. The river cross over. Like that. No? Cross over. We cross over. Tara. Tarati. How does one develop the Samatha and Vipassanā joining together in the sense of crossing over? That is it. Samatha also cross over. Vipassanā also cross over. Samadhi cross over. No, crosses over. Vipassana, Panya cross over. According to crossover, they have a single function. And to say, Ekarasa, joining together. So, Otacha, Kilese, Cha, Khande, Cha, Darato. Otacha, Sahagata, Kilese, Cha, Khande, Cha. Kilesa associated with the Otacha. And a resultant aggregate, resultant function. When trying to cross over, mental defilements associated with the Otacha. Mental defilements associated with the Otacha and aggregate, resultant aggregates. The state of one-pointedness of mind and non-destruction is a samadhi. When the yogi trying to cross over kilesa and khanda. No? Kilesa and Khanda. Regarding to Odacha. Kilesa and Khanda associated with the Odacha. At that time, Samadhi come into being. I want to say, no? At that time, Samadhi come into being. That is Samadhi Nirodha Kocharo. Nirodha Kocharo. That is, Samadhi has Nirvana object as its domain. In the same way, Avijja Sahagata Kilese Cha Khande Cha Darato Anupasanatena Vipassanā Nirodha Gochara. Yeah. The main ones are Drato. Situations mentioned Nirodha Gochara. So one, when tries to cross over kilesa associated with the avijja and khanda, Vipassana come into being. Vipassana, in the sense of contemplations, come into being. That the Vipassana is with the object of Nirvana. It is domained. Iti Dranatena. Want to say just crossing over. This way, thus, Samatha Vipassana, in the sense of crossing over, have a single function. Ekarasa, hondi, single function. And joined together. Are joined together. Inyaminyo, nadiwadandi. Do not exceed each other. Inyaminya nadiwadandi. Tena ojati taranatena samatha vipassana yuganaddha bhaveti. Therefore it is said that one developed Samatha Vipassana in the sense of crossing over, joining together in the sense of crossing over. So I think it is, the meanings are clear. Okay? Okay, let me stop it here.